Hi. I think today is post-op day 7. I had my surgery finished around this time last Thursday. And again, I had a patellar tendon tear unbeknownst to me for a few months, then got diagnosed, and then tried to heal it naturally for a while, and then decided that I needed to go ahead with the surgery. Let's see. So the patellar tendon, I haven't mentioned this, but I think most people who are watching this would know. It attaches from the bottom of the kneecap and then attaches to that little bump that's just below your kneecap. It's called the tibial tuberosity. It's kind of on the shin bone near the top. And it's a very thick tendon. It's very short. I think it might be one of the thickest in the body. I'm not sure. Anyways, I managed to cut the outside portion of it, probably about 35% of it, and so the doctor, I just found out yesterday he actually used 4 sutures, not 2. I thought it was 2. I don't really know how that works because he only cut the tendon a teeny bit further than the 35%. Maybe he went to 50%. And I don't know how they fit 4 sutures side by side from the lateral to medial, or lateral to middle kneecap. But anyways, theoretically, that's what he did. And let's see, today I had a really poor workout at the gym. I've been having a lot of gut disturbance issues since surgery. Probably a combination of the Vicodin and the laxatives that I took. I took Miralax. They told me to take it 4 days before surgery, so I did. Didn't notice anything. And then after surgery, I didn't have a number 2 until, sorry, this is probably too much information, but anyways, this is me. This is real. This is what's going on. So I didn't have a bowel movement until I think day 3, and then I didn't for the next day, and then I had one the following day. I don't know what day we're up to now, and since I'd say post-op day 2, I've had just a lot of upset intestinal problems, and a lot of problems with going number 2, and a lot of gas and bloating, and which wasn't going on before surgery. So I hope it will resolve. I started taking some psyllium, which is like Metamucil, in capsules, and some activated charcoal. I don't know if I should be taking activated charcoal, but I took activated charcoal and the psyllium pills at the same time. So that's what's going on. I figure they'll work when they work. Let's see. So yeah, going to the gym was kind of a lost cause, but my friend took me, and it was good to be out of the house. I probably mentioned this yesterday, but what I've noticed is the more my legs are below my heart, meaning just shuffling around the house or shuffling around the gym, it's more of a time issue. My knee can start to throb, probably from swelling, and so that's why you usually see me laying flat on the bed and my leg is up on a pillow. And let's see. Okay, so I just decided about an hour ago to attempt to get into the driver's seat of my Subaru Impreza. Now, the way it's parked in the garage, the driver's door couldn't be fully open, but it went pretty far. So, I was ready to abort if I couldn't do it, but took my time and was pretty careful and only had a couple twinges going in, and I got in and scooted myself up, and I think I can drive. But then, what they say, you didn't climb Mount Everest unless you got back down. So I had to get out. Now, getting out was really hard. What was going on was my left leg now is in the air, let's say, as I get it out the door. And I need my arms to help shuffle my hips towards the outside of the car, towards the left side of the car. And so it was really hard to figure out how to support my leg and get the leg down on the ground, get the foot down on the ground. It was tough. So getting in and out of the car was rough. Now, things that pop into my head that maybe others have experienced is, okay, let's say I do get to the point where I'm comfortable driving and I get a parking spot and I position myself so that I can open my door fully without hitting someone's car with the door, and I get out, and then let's say I go into the grocery store, and let's say in the time that I was in there, someone, because it's going to take me a long time to accomplish anything. So in that time, let's say someone leaves that parking spot next to my driver's door and then someone else pulls in and they pull in too close, I am pretty much screwed. I am not going to be able to get in. Because I really do need that door almost completely open. I'm lucky, I guess, that I'm very short. I'm 5'5" and I have very short legs for my height, which sounds weird. I look like a human caricature. Really short, skinny legs and a longer torso. So that's good because it makes it a lot easier than someone taller than me to get into the car. I mean, I don't know what your leg length would have to be to make it impossible, but I would say I have a 26-inch inseam, so if you have more than that, you are not getting into a Subaru Impreza. I don't know what car you're going to get it into, but you ain't getting into that one with a left leg knee immobilizer on. For whatever reason. It doesn't have to be patellar tendon tear repair. So anyways, I got out of the car and I only felt, I'd say, one pretty good pull on the repair, and it wasn't super painful and it resolved very soon thereafter. So I don't know if I'm pushing the envelope too much, but the fact is I'm going to need to drive, at some point, and I'm going to need to get back to work at some point, and got to be able to drive to do that. So we'll see. And I have a list of questions for my post-op appointment. I will ask about those pulling moments on the repair and what they think as far as be careful or don't do it, or I don't know what the answer will be. Because from my understanding, doing like straight leg raises and things where you're lifting your left leg while it's straight puts a lot of tension on the repair. So I'd really hate to mess that up. But like I said before, if I mess up the repair, I'm just going to get it done again and be even more careful. Certainly hope that doesn't happen, but my life has to go on pretty soon. It's been a week and I'm okay with what I've been able to do and sitting around the house, but my original goal was to get back to work on, let's see, today is Thursday, so I plan to go back to work not this coming Monday but the following Monday, which I believe will be approximately 2.5 weeks since the operation. So we'll see how it goes. Driving will be the hard part, or I should say in and out of the car is going to be the hard part. I think everything's going to be hard and slow and take way more time than I ever anticipated, and I'm just going to take my time and be super patient and try to minimize stress on that repair. Let's see. Watching a really I like it, TV show called American Gods. I have no affiliation with Lionsgate or anything like that. I'm just I read the book a long time ago, and it's by Neil Gaiman. The show is really interesting. I've never seen anything like it. Can't remember the actors. Let's see. Anyways, it's different. It's good. Just keeping my attention a little bit. I have ADHD, so I probably watch TV for a maximum of 10 minutes before I'm on to something else. But it holds my attention occasionally for longer. Again, I've been off of Vicodin since Monday. Today is Thursday, so I took one Monday night at 8 p.m. And I've been taking Tylenol at 8 p.m. On the days after that. And stopped the Miralax and I stopped the stool softeners, I think, pretty much right after stopping the Vicodin. Probably should have done it the other way around. Probably should have stopped the Miralax and stool softeners prior to stopping the Vicodin, because I believe they're having a delayed effect, because life is really hard in that part of my body right now. But that's just the way it goes. And that's probably it for the day. I hope this is helpful for people. And if it's not, that's okay too.